The prices for all of these skins in the Armory Pass are crashing like we've never seen before. The price of the M4 Fade has more than halved in just 3 days alone. Before we get into that, I just wanted to remind you that I am hosting a giveaway for this Huntsman Autotronic in field tested condition. $250 value. To enter, all you have to do is make sure that you're subscribed and leave a comment down below. I'll be picking the winner as soon as we hit 5,000 subscribers. Normally when a new case or collection comes out, the new skins are way more expensive at first because the supply obviously is lower. So when a new case comes out, the reds from that case are going to be pretty expensive a week or 2 weeks after that case comes out, and then it will drop down in price. Obviously because more are being opened, and if the supply is higher, then the price is going to be lower. Just basic supply and demand pretty much. Although with the introduction of the Armory, we are seeing prices change like we have never seen before. Since all of these skins in the Armory have a really high supply, and a bunch of M4 Fades and other high tier items have actually been being opened a lot, since pretty much everyone has access to the Armory and can open cases for free after buying the pass. Obviously the pass costs money, but in order to open the collection, it's free after you buy the pass. You just have to earn stars by playing the game. And since it seems like high tier skins are being unboxed more frequently, or the chance to unbox high tier skins is higher, the prices of these high tier skins are crashing really fast. If we look at this graphic by Morocco CS on Twitter, we can see that 4,000 M4 Fades have already been opened, only about 2 weeks after the Armory came out. And again, it looks like these M4 Fades are going to be available to be opened for another 90 days or so. So it looks like the number of M4 Fades will probably exceed 10,000, if not 20,000. And the top number on this graphic is the total number of those skins, and the bottom number is the amount of skins that were just opened in the past 24 hours. So as we can see here, there are 4,000 M4 Fades, 1,300 AK Monsters, 900 Vaporwave M4s. So theoretically, the Vaporwave should be more expensive than the Fade because it is 4 times as rare. And not to mention, there are 92,000 Deagle heat treated in existence right now. Probably by the end of this season of the Armory, before the Deagle goes away, there will most likely be around 300,000 of them if I had to guess, if not more. So the Deagle heat treated should not really be worth any money by the end of the Armory, or at least this season. I think that the Armory is around to stay, and I will be making a video on that soon, so definitely stay tuned. But the M4 Fade has been dropping in price like nobody predicted. As we can see here on Price Empire, if we scroll down a little bit and we look at the all-time graph for the skin, the first sales started at around $950, and honestly, this is not even completely accurate because there were sales for around $1,200 when the skin was first tradable, and just recently there were M4 Fades selling for around $470. So the price has pretty much been split in half in just 2 days. Obviously when a skin is brand new, it will be more expensive because people just want to get their hands on the skin and they don't care about paying more money if they're able to get it quicker. And normally this happens a lot, especially with cases. When cases first come out, obviously people want to open them so the case is worth more money because the demand is high and the supply is low. Well, over time, once more cases end up getting acquired and the supply is higher, the price of the cases will go down because the market is more competitive. Basically, there's more items on the market and people want to sell their items quickly, so they will undercut the current listing. For example, when a new case comes out, if it is going for $5, if someone wants to sell it, they will sell it for $4.90. And then if someone also wants to sell theirs quickly, they will sell it for $4.80, and so on and so forth. And the trend will just keep continuing until the price stabilizes. Now this is normal for any new item that is added, but since the Armory is so widespread and everyone was going for the M4 Fade, the price of it is just completely tanking, and I won't be surprised if the M4 Fade ends up stabilizing at around $250 or $300, which would be very cheap for what you would expect this skin to go for. There will just be so many of them in circulation. Also, if we look at all of the charms, for example, this seems to be one of the most popular charms right here, the baby 90 karat T, which is the gold knife charm. The first sales for this charm were around $327, and now they're going for around $58, which is a 82% change in price, which again is crazy. Normally items don't drop in price this quickly, but since there are just so many of them, the supply is so high and the demand is relatively low, the price of all of the items in the armory are dropping like crazy. And if we look at the heat treated, a lot of people thought that the heat treated would end up having prices similar to case hardens because it obviously looks like a case hardened skin, but since there are just so many of them and there is an option to get a guaranteed heat treated, you don't even have to open a case for it, you can just automatically get it. The heat treated is actually very cheap. As we can see here, it is going for $16 in factory new, $5 in minimal wear, $2 in field tested, and similar prices in well worn and battle scarred. And if we look at the graph, the heat treated first started selling for around $63, and just about 2 days later it is going for $16. So what I would suggest right now, obviously this is not financial advice, but what I would suggest and what I am personally doing is I'm saving my armory stars until the market stabilizes, and then I can see what it makes sense to spend stars on, because right now honestly there's just no way to tell. Of course, if you want to just get skins and charms and stickers that you want, then definitely do that, but if you're trying to make a profit, or at least you're trying to make your money back from the armory pass, I definitely would suggest to just save up your stars, hold out a week or 2 more weeks until the prices stabilize, and then make a decision what you want to spend your stars on, because right now the market is just way too volatile and it is changing way too much. The AK monster is worth way more money than the M4 fade, and honestly I would have never expected that to happen because the M4 fade obviously was going to be very popular, but there are just so many of them compared to the AK monster that the price is plummeting. By the way guys, we now have a Discord where I am doing a ton of giveaways. The most recent giveaway winner was actually just picked last week, and I will be doing a new giveaway next week, so if that is something that you are interested in, definitely make sure to join. The link will be down in the description below. It is also just a really cool place to hang out and talk with like-minded people, and also stay in the know about news relating to CS2, as I post most of the stuff that I make videos about in the Discord beforehand. Also, YouTube tells me that up to 90% of people watching this video right now are not subscribed, so if you just checked and you aren't, please make sure to hit that sub button and click the bell so that you never miss another upload. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end of the video, it really means the world to me, and I'll see you in the next one.